How's it going out there? This is the Black Effect, the real Black Effect. You know how we do things. I got to get into this quickly. I want to talk about what's the reason why our people don't get married, as opposed, like, we don't seem to value long term commitment the same way other groups of people do. And I mean, or it just looks different. Like right now, we're in a baby mama, baby daddy culture. That's where we're at right now. And you're seeing a degradation in society with that going on. Man, I don't know how many children out here are lacking, fathers, are lacking, the dynamic of a mother and father. Some kids out here, like, they don't even neither one of the parents want them. you know People just having sex. Why you have all these abortions? Like, a lot of you gonna have to answer to God for that. Don't you understand that? But you don't care about that. You just want to have some casual sex and be reckless, even though in 2024 it's no reason for you to be having unwanted pregnancy. Like, you're tripping, you're bugging, you're just very irresponsible. You understand? And that's no excuse. So, but not gonna lie. This is just being honest. My white friends and white coworkers, my Hispanic friends, Hispanic coworkers, all of them that I speak to, well, not all of them, but the ones when I do speak to them, most of them are married, or when they speak about marriage. They talking about their wife, or they talking about, they husband. Like, I have a, when I have a supervisor, who's white woman. Everybody there is married. Like, most of the white people, like, I know, like I say, I always talk. They never talk about, oh, my baby mama did this. I never heard that come out their mouth. I guess that's not their language. Most of the time, when I see Caucasian people who talking that baby mama, baby daddy stuff, it's usually those who identify with black culture or who are appropriating black culture. And that's sad to say, but it's the truth. Look at Sexy Red. Look at all of these people who they push. The Ruby Rose, all of these Ice Spices. These women are all they appropriate a certain culture that's associated with African Americans, with black culture, because we've adopted a lot of those things, and that's bad. It's time to abandon that. Like, the same way, it's like they selling you a bill of goods. Like, you look at the Cardi B's and the Nicki Minaj, they married. That's the funny thing about them. They married, and Cardi B talking all this crap. Offset, then cheated on her, and he didn't publicly embarrass her. A lot of these, celebrity dudes didn't cheated on they women, but he publicly didn't done it and embarrassed her. But she's still around. But at the end of the day, she wants to be someone's wife. She understands that it's a failure it's a fail when you cannot maintain your relationship. Do you understand? Like, now for men, like, what you doing now is giving men exactly what they want. Like, you whoremonger males, it's the greatest time for them, because, like the dude said, man, now your homegirls is encouraged, like, looking at you funny if you didn't give the dude a blowjob on the second, third date. Or the first date, they looking at you crazy, like, you didn't get that dude, you didn't suck him up, you didn't give him no head. They and we got some of the most nice, nasty females that you ever seen today. But it's different, because now there is no shaming. Like, black people used to be getting married the same way. Like, we used to value marriage and family. We've totally abandoned that. And I'm saying, like, yes, I'm holding us accountable, because, again, this is my observation. And this shouldn't, like, and once I observe this too many times, it's true. And then other people, like I said, you can contrast this. I know you just do the experiment yourself. Go to your white friends just randomly and go to a white guy randomly, ask him, what I'm saying, are you married? Black, just run it down to him. He either single, like, and he gonna be talking about, I'm looking for a wife or something like that. You may catch him talking like that. And I just don't see as many of my brothers talking like that. Like we having a lot of the brothers I talk to, man, they having baby mama issues, or you know what I'm saying, or they got multiple baby mamas, you know, and a lot of times too, a lot of the women, a lot of y'all sleeping with your baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? You want to like, and that's not like you want to keep him on the hook and stuff like that. But then when he get him another woman, you want to get out jealous and get into it with his baby mama. Like you gotta do like Beyonce say, put a ring on it, shorty. If you want to keep your baby daddy, you can't try to police his meat. You know what I'm saying? And pause, like you can't do that. And when you don't want to commit to the dude, and that's really what I'm starting to see. Like a lot of our women weren't raised to be wives. Like they don't have that in them. And you know what? That's fine. But you're gonna have to go purchase you some cats. You know, you're gonna need, and we were joking. You thought we was joking with that. No, because this is something like, look at The Simpsons. That cat lady was white. So, you know, this ain't the first time. Like this wouldn't be the first time that this happened to a group of women or like a generation or people. You understand? You just like, you really gonna be relegated to that, because and when you get older, you know, don't be trying to scapegoat your kids to come in there and, you know, be like your son to try to take the place of your man. He ain't your man. You feel me? You trying to interfere in his life. That's because your old ass should have had a man, a husband. You can't have kids, should never come without a husband. You know, kids shouldn't come without a wife. You feel me? Like most dudes, like because the woman gotta carry the kid, like most guys, they not gonna just abandon. Like if they, you know, have any. Now don't get me wrong. Let me not say that, because a lot of dudes in our culture have abandoned their kids. A lot of them have. You know, that's happened as well. But for the most part, a real man will never leave he not gonna abandon his family. He doesn't do that. He may, you know, nigga may step out on him, or, you know, on his girl and shit like that, but he don't just totally abandon his kid and his family like that. You know, it's usually a dude that stepped out, or, you know, they didn't got into it, and now the woman wanna you know, it's no understanding. Like we need more understanding and things like that. Like again, these women who I speak to, who are in other cultures, white women, Hispanic women, they understand that it's work have to be put into relationships. It's not all about you. What do you, all I hear in our culture is, what can you do for me? What do you bring to the table? You like, and when people saying that, we saying, what else do you have to offer in this relationship besides giving me some occasional dusty coochie? And I'm sorry to break it to you, but good D and coochie, they negate each other. They're an even exchange. So again, you have to bring some other traits into the relationship. And you guys, like, and our men in our culture just don't seem to know. You know, again, like, we pick the wrong type of women. You're not looking for wifely qualities. You're not gonna judge a wife by the size of her ass. And a lot of men don't understand that in our culture, and we need to, you know, because a lot of, that's another difference, and I'm gonna do a whole separate video on this. A lot of my black friends, again, they not talking about wives or nothing like that. These niggas is constantly looking, like they addicted to looking at booty. They on social media, at work, you know, at work, all you hear these niggas talking about is, what female got this booty? The next one, look at this one booty. Look at this one. That's all you hear them talking about. When I talk to my white friends, they talking about something productive, you know. But I'm gonna do a whole separate video on that. But for our women, bro, men and women, bro, like we gotta really start valuing commitment. Be loyal. Like you can't say that you a loyal person. You have to prove that. You show loyalty by, you know, let me see how long you stay down. Like you can't just tell me, how do I know you loyal? Loyal to what? Your cat? What? You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, this is the Black Effect, the real Black Effect. I'm gone.